what we really want to ultimately search for, because the found edges normally jump out, and that's normally the thing that grabs our attention, is the found edges. And the other great aspect with this is that it will actually improve and drive the viewer's eye to your normally primary focal point. So we want our sharpest edge up against our other sharpest edges in that focal area, so that that is truly driving the eye to where we want. So as I mentioned, still life is such a great exercise. It actually helps to teach us really to see almost everything. The one aspect that I think it may tend to suffer from is the artistic license. That's one where we're more thinking in editing and what we're leaving out, what we're putting in. That's more in the shapes area, what shapes we're putting in, what shapes we are really trying to push to the viewer's eye and to get the attention. So for me, that's some of the main ones. And you think with this little bit of light over here, you would think that's going to be the one where we want the viewer to go. But I think actually this edge here is almost as important. We've got an edge there, because when I squint down, the shadow on the little bottle, the little vase, is not too dissimilar to that, where with the big dark in there, the big dark in there, my eye's being driven to those areas far quicker and far better. So now we'll sort of continue this line down here. We've got all of that working nicely, even losing that edge there. There's a lovely dark in there. That's where we come back to the lights and the darks. We're then starting to need to analyze, where are the darks, where are the lightest lights? And once again, to drive the eye to the focal point, we want to put those edges and those darks in with our primary focal areas. And this one, it's definitely an upper focal point, which is actually a bit more of a rarity in general painting, because normally we think of focal points down in the bottom third, closest to the viewer, closest to where we are. But like portraiture and figurative work, being eyes, nose, mouth, it's normally the more interesting aspect for the viewer to look at. Here I have a very different subject, so I've tried to choose as a wider variety of subjects. So big shadow in the foreground, but straight away, as I mentioned, my eye is going straight to that edge there. And then we have a few more edges here, a few more edges up there. But once again, this is where we're putting emphasis, and I think that's the key word, where we're emphasizing and where we're diluting the message.